So when Esso sent me the invite to subscribe to his online school, I was like, you know what? This is something I'm going to do because, like I stated, he's everywhere. We see him, whether you know who he is or not. You see him because nowadays podcasts have gone viral. He has one of the top podcasts, BagFuel.
And shout out to Heineken.
Right. Shout out to Heineken. Oh gosh, shout out to them. So, and they started from This Is 50. So I've been following them for some years, even before This Is 50. So again, you should never be too proud to be a student. And that's what I'm taking from this, being a student and how to strategically. I didn't go to school for being a media host. I just have the personality. I just have the voice. I just have the connections. But as far as the background strategics and things like that, and the marketing and product placement and things like that Esso has been able to obtain, I'm not a pro at that. I'm not ashamed to say that. And I think that's when the gatekeeping comes, when people feel as though, they might have something. They don't want to say, you know what, I didn't get that by myself. Somebody put me on. I'm not afraid to say that. So when it comes to someone putting me on, it started off as me being a party promoter when I was a teenager. Big old bundles. All the ladies in New York know who he is. Or throughout New York, throughout America actually, because he does shipping. Big old bundles. He started me off. He was the top promoter. Dizzy Brown, he helped me as well. It's a few other people that introduced me to the lifestyle to where I'm at now. And I don't take that away from them. But I didn't go to school for this, so that's why I'm like, you know what, I'm a student now. And me being a student, I'm not a gatekeeper, so therefore I do have an ebook. I do have an ebook.
Okay, shout it out. Yeah.
Yes, I have an ebook. It's called Mic Check. You can type it in on Amazon because it's available on Kindle and Amazon. It's called Mic Check, Jasmine Taylor TV. Dope. And it's the basics of how to efficiently start up your podcast, because nowadays everyone feels as though, I have an opinion. Let me get a microphone. Let me get a camera.
Right. The game is oversaturated.
It's becoming oversaturated. So I have the basics of how you can start up an efficient podcast, how you can win an award, Yeah. So yes, it's called Mic Check, Jasmine Taylor TV. You can actually type that in on Amazon and it'll take you to Kindle. Purchase it. It's not expensive. It's $15. We spend $15. Shoot, I spend $15 on an Uber. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not expensive at all, especially if that's a game. If this is a game that you want to get into, why not? So yeah, that's what I'm doing now, as well as I do a lot of behind the scenes work with just putting the pieces together for different people. Shout out to King PIB. He has Jewel Festivals coming up May 30th, as well as an event in New York City. So I do a lot of behind the scenes work. I cater to a lot of women. So it was just Women's History Month. So I do a lot of artist write-ups and I cater to independent businesses. So if you have something going on, I might want to ask you a few questions and write you up,
Dope.
So that's what I do for now until you see me pop out, and I'm going to pop out and joke.
Now before you go.
Yes.
Give me 5 artists, doesn't matter where they're from, that we should be checking for.
5 artists that we should be
New
checking
York,
for.
It could be Charlotte,
So we should be definitely checking for Billy B out of Brooklyn.
She's fire. I love Billy
Yes.
B. Yeah. That New York City girl.
Yes.
I love that.
New York City girl.
I love that record. I ain't gonna lie. She got one with that. Yeah.
Like a New York City girl. New York City. Nah.
And she looks so happy. Like she looks like she's in her element.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to her. So Billy. I would also say, of course, Mo Dub. He has a strong thing going with
shout out
Same
to my guy,
Heart.
Mo Dub. Yeah, that record is fire. Waiting on you to come back, Mo. What's up?
Yes. Independent artist. You fucked me up with that one. Oh, Miss Mary Mack.
Yeah,
Shout out to you.
Yeah, Mary Mack is one of the ones. She got.
Yeah, shout out to Mary Mack.
She's been on a hell of a run.
Yeah.
Every record is better than the last.
Absolutely.
And it's just, man, when it comes to visual, one thing about her visuals are A1.
I love watching an artist grow. And I
She
see
don't
her
fuck
growth.
around. She takes her craft serious.
Yes.
She's one of the few artists that you can tell when she makes a record, she already has the video in mind. She has what she's gonna look. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just has the game plan wrapped around her music, where it's like, oh man, I love Mary.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it, of course, back to New York. Fergie, baby, shout out to Harlem World.
Yeah, I just got hip to him a couple months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I was late.
It's okay. Better late than never, but never late is better.
Yeah, hey, that's a fact. That is a fact.
But yes, Fergie, baby. Shout out to SNS, not the DJ, his son, SNS,
Ooh.
Harlem World. Oh,
I didn't know that.
Fire, yes,
I
his
didn't know
son.
that. Okay,
That's
because you
my
know
brother.
SNS be out here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's like 5 people I named.
Yeah,
yes.
I think that's 5, yo.
So those are people who I could think of or rip, like, yeah.
That's a hell of a
Shout out
list.
to Just B. He's from Brooklyn, but he's out
Shout
here
out.
in Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite a few people that I fuck with. Juby. I cannot forget the people that I fuck
Juby
with.
the guy. Yeah, Juby the guy from Chicago. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's out
Super
here in North
dope,
Carolina.
super talented.
So it's a few people. So that was 7.
No, hey, honorable mentions is always...
I genuinely cater to independent artists. So shout out to everybody. Excuse me, J Prob. Oh my gosh, there's so many people.
Yeah. We don't want to leave nobody out. But...
Right, I don't want to leave anyone out, but it's so many people that I really fuck with. So shout out to everybody. If I didn't mention you, just shout out to everybody who's actually putting in that work. Not just say, oh, well, I got X amount of followers. No, if you're putting in that work, shout out to you, because your work is not going unnoticed, at least not by me.